Welcome back to Hellfire Hour, the only podcast where the host literally runs hell, but somehow still feels more organized than some war briefings. Today's guests, Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth.
Satan, great cave, incredible cave, honestly better than most resorts.
Thank you. Lava views are hard to beat.
Glad to be here, I think.
Pete, relax. Compared to a Pentagon press conference, this is a safe space. So let's begin. When you two planned the war, did anyone bring a map?
We had great maps.
Paper maps?
Some were napkins.
Of course.
It wasn't just napkins.
Pete, the last time someone planned a war on a napkin, it was because the restaurant ran out of menus.
It was a very strong napkin.
I'm sure it had steak sauce intelligence written on it. Donald, investigators say a Tomahawk missile hit a school.
Very tragic.
You said Iran did it.
Correct.
But Iran doesn't have Tomahawk missiles.
Maybe they borrowed one.
Borrowed a cruise missile.
Happens.
Pete, when you borrow things, what do you borrow?
Sugar, maybe tools.
Exactly. Not 1.5 million tours. Guided missiles. Donald, you declared the war won while bombs were still dropping.
Confidence.
That's not confidence. That's like leaving a pizza place before the pizza arrives and saying, "Best pizza ever."
If it's the best pizza, you know.
Sir, that's not how pizza works. Now, here's where things get interesting. Iran has been striking US bases and allied countries across the Gulf and Israel with missiles and drones since the war began. They've hit places like US bases in the Gulf and launched attacks across several countries in retaliation. So my question, did you expect Iran to, fight back?
We expected some response.
Some response? They launched missiles across half the region. That's not some response. That's a group chat reply from an angry country.
That's why we're increasing military presence.
Pete, every time you say that, it sounds like someone adding chairs to a table fight. Donald, you asked allies to send warships and help secure shipping routes after Iran threatened the Strait of Hormuz.
Allies are very supportive.
Some are supportive, others are probably Googling. Is it too late to pretend our Wi-Fi is broken?
NATO stands together.
Pete, NATO standing together usually means 20 meetings and 40 PowerPoints before lunch. Serious question. People are asking if this conflict could turn into World War III as more countries get involved. So let me ask you both. Is this World War III or just World War 2.5? Director's cut.
It's not World War III.
That's reassuring.
It's winning.
That's not a category of war.
The goal is decisive victory.
Pete, every war starts with that sentence and usually ends with someone saying, "Okay, maybe we should stop." Quick questions. War planning tool.
Sharpie.
Of course. Pete?
Coffee.
Great. So the Pentagon runs on Sharpies and caffeine. Fantastic. Most confusing moment.
Reporters asking about missiles.
That tends to happen when missiles are involved. Pete?
When people ask if it's World War III.
Pete, if missiles are flying across multiple countries, people get curious. Donald, your war explanations sound like someone describing a movie they watched on a plane with no headphones.
I understand it perfectly.
Then explain the strategy.
Strength.
Pete?
Resolve.
Amazing. That's not a strategy. That's a motivational poster. If more countries join, and the war spreads, and NATO gets involved, what's the long-term plan?
Winning.
Again with the wish.
Peace through strength.
Pete, if slogans won wars, every bumper sticker would be a general. That's it for Hellfire Hour. Today we learned wars can apparently be planned on napkins. Missiles can apparently be borrowed. And apparently victory can be declared before the war ends. Even in hell. We usually wait until the battle is over. Good night, everybody.